Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston, the show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox.
I've been through the wire and even through the fire. A premium experience that proves that he's a liar. You ask me where I've been, so why not show you it's designer.
Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Cutter Crawford. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle. And deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
One strike.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Ball one there.
It's just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's off the inside corner. 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Hands full.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela pulls it down. 2 down. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. This team collectively, Chris, the bat-to-ball skills are outstanding. They lead the league in total hits coming in.
Yeah, Boog, I wouldn't want to be a pitcher who's got to face this lineup. I mean, every spot in the order, dangerous. Really professional hitters that walk to the dish. I mean, they just don't give away at bats. Ton of contact. You know, these fielders behind this pitcher, they better be on their toes because the ball is going to be in play a whole lot.
Yeah, when the ball is in play, at least from an offensive perspective, eventually something good can happen.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Duran squeezes it, and that'll do it. 0-0. Sox coming to the plate. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway, and our pitcher in this game, Cade Povich.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Bottom of the first, so stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. On to O'Hearn, and a quick out, number 1. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. One of the more high-powered lineups in the game right now. It's built to do damage, and they got some hitters that could punish the baseball, Chris.
It's so fun to watch these players take their at-bats. I mean, they're so disciplined, don't give not just at-bats away, but really pitches away. Very aggressive, competitive in the zone, and when they connect, there's usually some loud noise to it, so we'll keep our ears open today.
Rob Refsnyder in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate. And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and this one's off the billboards. Home run. He sends one out the opposite way. His 27th home run of the season. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
And now it's Alex Bregman, 4th right now on the American League home run leaderboard. And that one hammered into the monster seats and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Gets it to first, and that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line.
Back here at Fenway Park, here's Tyler O'Neill.
Left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Crawford back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Comebacker to the mound. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd.
Batting 5th, third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg getting ready to hit. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swinging a foul straight back. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now it's going to be Kobe Mayo. Just missed. Mayo turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. 2 outs, base is empty.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Line drive. Bregman to first. And the Orioles set down in order. Nothing across here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
First baseman, Tristan Casas.
Casas goes 6 feet 5 inches, batting 6th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2018. First pitch misses. And there's a ball. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue.
3-0.
That one missed.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it. That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So a man at first. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. The other way, and that's just foul. Casas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Mullins makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 8th, catcher Connor Wong.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
That just misses. Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away.
Ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Double play ball to second. There's one on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Abreu makes the catch, and there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And into the box for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad. Kjerstad checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. One out, bases empty. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting ninth, second baseman Jorge Mateo.
2 down, bases empty. Jorge Mateo now.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And he grounds one to the right side. Bregman tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
1 strike.
Next pitch misses way outside. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is. And it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Out towards left center. Mullins makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting left fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jarren Duran. Now at the plate, grounded out his first time. Way outside, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1-1. Two and one.
Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One down, base is empty. That one misses. 3-2 now. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And there's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Now batting third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a ball.
In the dirt.
1-0.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Three-0 down. And there's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Second baseman,
Here's Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
First and second, 2 down as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. And the inning is over. Boston strands a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
I don't wear a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Cooking up the vibes, I made like 20 flames. This place my level, and now I'm a renegade. Living life on it is my realest phase. Staring at the bag, now they got their hands out. Where were you when I was man? Now you switching brands now. I'ma be the greatest doing what I'm doing, hands down. I'm manning up like quarterback, but I cannot be playing around. Yeah, we gon' let the flight go.
And that one misses up and in. Ball one.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
So up next, Ryan O'Hearn, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's in there at the knees.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. Now a step off the rubber to reset. That one missing inside. And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Draws the walk there. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Fly to left his first time. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Crawford ready to fire now. That one blasted deep to right. Raging back towards the wall. Leaping, and it's gone. And this game is tied. It's 2-2.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Tyler O'Neal, the next to hit for the Orioles. That clips the corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. High fly ball out towards left field, and it's gone. They go back-to-back, his 13th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 3-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now here is Jordan Westburg. That one fouled off. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Casas has this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there.
Now
They
batting,
look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 1-0. Two outs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's in there, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. And a pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Mayo off of first with 2 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Shortstop, Christian Campbell.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone! And this place is rocking. His 7th home run of the season. And we are starting over. It's 3-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boone. We knew it wasn't coming back. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Swing and a high fly ball left field. O'Neill puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Okay.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one ripped. That's back there. That's long gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 4-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this, and Bad was very patient, and it paid off.
And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Out there to center. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Charlie Morton appears to be getting loose. Soto also throwing. That one ripped left field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Now batting left fielder, Jarren Duran.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. And that's outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back inside Fenway Park, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Stays alive. Got him swinging.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And now Jorge Mateo trying to bunt his way on. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Checks over to first, back safely. And there's the ball. Ryan O'Hearn in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Ryan O'Hearn.
2 on, 1 out. O'Hearn digs in now.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And he's out.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That misses. Now 2-2. Two outs, 2 in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Steps off, looks to third, nothing happening. And that's downstairs and outside. Tyler O'Neill would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that'll load the bases.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball one. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time, and O'Neill is retired. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Orioles leave him loaded. Score holds at 4-3. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here now the Red Sox DH, Rob Refsnyder. Back to work. Refsnyder measures 6 feet even, 33 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Devers now. First pitch misses. Refsnyder on at first, nobody out.
Ball two.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing, called strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And ball four, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're a part of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Cade Povich won't go any further tonight, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. On the mound now, Charlie Morton.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Alex Bregman will hit next.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Grounded to third. Could be two. Westberg tossed to second. Onto O'Hearn. 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Shortstop, Christian Campbell.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when
So 2 down now, and here is Christian Campbell. And a foul ball. Two outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We're through 5. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles 3.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Red Sox.
and they make a change to start the
Number
6th.
0.
The new pitcher, Walker Buehler. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Third baseman.
Now the third
Jordan
baseman,
Westberg.
Jordan Westberg. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
And now the DH, Kobe Mayo. That misses. 1-0. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One and 2 now. Good job to fight that one off. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's out of play, a foul ball. Fights it off, he'll see another. Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Heston Kjerstad now at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Buehler fires to third. Devers. Quick feed to second for one, and that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back in Boston, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Everybody favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we matching those. Everybody looking when we passing those. We just turned the strip into a fashion show.
Boy, let's keep going. I can't believe it's 5 and it's already 5, and I feel so alive. You got me glowing like a
And that one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
They say you win.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Just missed it.
Now batting, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
So up next, Wilyer Abreu. This one in the air. Mateo. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Wong stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And downstairs.
1 strike.
Down the left field line. Could be extra bases.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, they can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And that misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And
2
delivers
balls, no
outside.
strike.
Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that'll do it. And the Red Sox lead 1, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Red
back.
Sox.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
57.
Greg Weisser.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
For Baltimore.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit on the ground to short. Campbell fires across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one missing low. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Up next for
just
the
a
Orioles,
simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Runner at first with 2 away. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
The 1-1. And that is out of play. O'Hearn leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit to second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
So the tying run at second, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And the Orioles lead 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do. I was starving at the bottom, need a food. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Making moves, making moves, making moves. Ayy, this look like a puddle, muddy water at the zoo. If that day comes, I'll be ready for the worst. Be that girl, dog, she just wanna quench her thirst. What What it do, what it do, what it do? I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Yeah, make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do? I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Making moves, making moves, making moves. Ayy, this look like a puddle, muddy water at the zoo. If that day comes, I'll be ready for the worst. Be that girl, dog, she just wanna quench her thirst. What it do, what it do, what it do?
Not close with that one. Ball one. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Yennier Cano is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Baker also getting ready. That missed inside. And now 2-0.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one misses. And now 3-0. And that clips the inside corner.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. Strike one. Runner on the go. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Mullins makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And here is Devers. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
On the ground, 2 ball. Throws to Henderson. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles 3.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Liam Hendricks.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Well, 1-run game. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. And there's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
No outs, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swung on, belted. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
What a gutsy play. I always found that it was difficult because of such a wide warning track here at Fenway Park to get back there. Sometimes you don't know where you are. But with reckless abandon, he goes up and challenges the monster and comes down with an incredible catch.
Mayo up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Hendricks throws to first. O'Neill dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Now batting, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman, 1 for 3.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail it here, 4-3. Back now at Fenway. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Morton back to work. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 5-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. No, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Campbell, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Red Sox by 2. Check swing, and he went. And the count even at 1.
That's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Gregory Soto, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Perez warming up as well. Fouls one off. 2-2. Red Sox leading it by 2. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson sends it to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas digs in now. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here is Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They get it in quickly, so first and second now 1 out.
Now batting, catcher Connor
Now
Wong.
a catcher up to hit, Connor Wong. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And there's a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Casas at second. Abreu over at first with one away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, one out. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it bangs off the monster. One run across. In there, he's safe, and they lead by 4.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. You can drive a ball like that. More often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That's all for Charlie Morton, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Coming out
Baltimore,
for the Orioles, Gregory Soto.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
One out, runner at second. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. And that one gets past the catcher. Wong up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
One away with a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one not close. 1-2 the count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Gets a piece and stays alive. One away with a runner at third.
Two balls, two strikes.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Duran, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a little roller right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Henderson over to first in time. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. Last chance coming up for the Orioles.
Now pitching for
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brennan Bernardino.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Heston Kjerstad getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Out to short, Campbell. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Jorge Mateo.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swings through that.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
The Orioles down by 4 here at the top of the 9th. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Bounce to third. Devers throws on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder Cedric Mullins.
So it's their last chance in this one. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Bunting for a hit, and that goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Base knock right field.
Now batting, the first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
Now Ryan O'Hearn. O'Hearn tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Here's a 1-1. That one missed. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Red Sox take the series opener here at home.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich by Gucci Peppers for my runs. I did so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? Terrible thing away. New watch, the color just fell to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. One plastic taking my coat from me. I blast the dopest. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB.